Everybody, welcome back to the Side by Side podcast with your special host. We got to my left
Shelly Shells, hey besties.
and St. Otto, best friends, besties. Was good with y'all. We ain't got no AKAs no more. We dropping those for now, but we gonna come back stronger and better than ever. But first, we just go get into this quick clip of Logan Paul, talking to this fan, doing whatever.
Sorry, I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak videos.
I'm sorry. I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to get a job. Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 70 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. Like going like that. Yeah,
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need a mentor.
I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like I need
connections and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got
I
amigos.
don't.
Bro, you're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content. Do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
All right, how'd you feel about that clip?
How did I feel about that? I feel like people need to quit living for social media and actually just achieve their dreams.
Yeah, I agree. Dude does got an opportunity though to blow up. I mean, you come up as an L, but everybody got their story of how they come up. I think he should seize his opportunity for sure. You're viral right now, bro. You remember when old girl went viral for putting Gorilla Glue on her hair? Hey, she took advantage. Low key, she took advantage.
She did, but you gotta think though, is like stuff like that is like stupid though. Like
what he just did was stupid too.
No, it was. It was very stupid.
You just embarrassed yourself for no reason, dog.
And then try to blame Logan Paul for it.
Like you posted it. What purpose did you post that? For people to feel sorry for you? He just handled that shit so maturely. Like, bro, he just told him straight up, like, no.
Oh, God.
You doing something right here. You snuck in. You got in here.
And then dude didn't even advocate for himself. He was like, what did he say? He was like, you got what it takes, and he was like, no.
Yeah, like
like what?
Like, dude, you were so starstruck. You ain't even felt like you were supposed to be in the room with him.
Right.
So,
you didn't even promote yourself.
Yeah, like you.
I would be like, hell yeah, I got it. What it takes. Yeah, and I'm finna show you.
Yeah, and some advice from us. Listen, just be confident in whatever the hell you do. Logan Paul said some true shit. You got somebody out there that want to do it with you, and if you don't, go find somebody. It's not that hard. Right. Just how you just posted that TikTok, there's 1,000 other people that want to do TikToks to do stuff with somebody, and you could just be that person. Now that's actually your best way of flipping it. All right, I want to go viral. Y'all all know I want to go viral, or I want to do this. So I need somebody to hit me up. Take advantage of your situation, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but what was also interesting about what he was talking about, you go quit your $100,000 a year job to go work for somebody else.
Sickening.
That is terrible. And let's go transition us straight into this next topic because I'm done with him.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the slave mentality in the black community?
Man, I have a heart, like my heart with this topic is just like, man, because as I'm growing older and like just being around different people and meeting people and learning things, I'm just seeing that a lot of black people have this mentality, and it's sad. Not even just other people, but even like me. Like sometimes I'll be like, damn, why do I think like this? Like,
describe your definition of slave mentality.
I don't really have a definition. I could give examples.
Okay, give me an example.
Okay, an example of slave mentality to me is like, okay, I'm going to tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to your mom in the car, and she was telling me about how, like, because I was asking her why, because, she works with Somali. So, I don't want to call them Somalian.
Somali. It's Somali.
Somalis. And, I was just asking her, like, how do they have so much money? And she was like, well, first of all, they don't spend all their money on, like, clothes and shoes. Like, you realize that they just have their, like, traditional, you know what I mean? Their traditional
they do got a look.
clothing.
Yeah.
And I even asked my friend, she was like, yeah, and I think they make those themselves. And I was like, probably. Like, that would be a lot less cheaper. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having to go out and spend money on clothes. Then she was just talking about how, like, business-wise, they, like, help each other out, like, with business. So they built their business, and then they help you know, their fellow people build their businesses. Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, we don't do that. Like, when we get a business, we're almost, like, competitive. We're almost like, no, I don't want your business to grow because I want mine to grow. And, like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, dang, we have that. So those are my examples of slave mentality. I was like, damn, that sucks. Like, we should just help each other grow.
I agree. We definitely should help each other grow, which is why I try to support as many people as I can doing their own thing. Because if you grow, I'm going to grow. Even if you will be a hater and not support me how I supported you, you know, the fact that I put that energy out there, there's a higher chance of you supporting me when you get in that position if you're a good character. Not a lot of people I don't think a lot of people in the community be having the best character, but they blow up even, like, despite having a terrible character. And I think it's perpetuated in the media, people with bad characters blowing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it's bad representation.
I want to speak on a point that you just said when you said, like, haters and how, like, people are more will support you more if they're in that position as well. I feel like that's where the slave mentality comes in, because even if you're not in that position,
crabs in a bucket.
You should still support me. Like, you know what I mean? Because then I could help you out. You support me, so then I help you out. When I make it, then I'm gonna make sure you make it too. You know what I mean? But we're so like, oh nah, I'm gonna make it, and you was hating on me, and you gotta stay down there. Like, you know what I mean? You stay down there. But, like, what is that? Like, I don't wanna live like that. White people be helping each other out.
Yeah, they do, but they also be cutthroat as hell. But they already in a better position, to be honest.
Yeah.
White people, they help each other out for sure. Don't get it twisted, and they look out for each other. But in their space, they still are competitive as hell. They do everything that black people do. The only thing is they're just in positions of power. So you cut me off, there's a million other that's gonna support me. You feel me? So unlike we're us, you find somebody that supports you, you damn near gotta cherish that.
For real, right?
Because I think the same stuff does happen in other communities. It's just on a smaller scale, and you know, they can move on to the next one. It's an easy find to find somebody that's gonna support you. I think that's actually why Atlanta is like a black renaissance. You feel me? Like right now, because the meme is that I'm gonna go to Atlanta and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of support, which is kind of true. You feel me? But you go get support from the people that's already like big once you come up. So at the end of the day, I think it's the best thing to do is build yourself up to a point where you're giving out, like, the product you're giving out or whatever you're doing for your business is, you know, worth co-signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to go to slave mentality, when I hear slave mentality, I think of more just like we not really forward thinking about it, like the things that things that we do every day. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's funny to talk about like light skin, dark skin, but I mean, I think we all know that that's just a thing that was put into place by white people. I don't
be thinking it's funny. I do not be thinking it's funny.
You don't think it's funny at all?
No.
I ain't gonna lie, some niggas be acting light skin.
Oh, okay. We talking about niggas. Yeah.
Look, now she ready.
I'm so cliche.
Now she ready to get onto it.
But no, I thought you were talking about like light skin and dark skin women.
Oh no, when it comes, yeah.
Cause I hate that when, like, no, I'm gonna be honest. So like.
Yeah, how do you feel as a light skinned woman?
Man, when I tell you, I am pure black.
Yeah. I
tell people this all the time. Like, I'm just pure black.
You 12% Italian.
12% ain't shit. Okay, it ain't shit. All right. And I don't got no Italian money. I don't got no Italian benefits. So no, I ain't Italian.
I'm joking.
But no, I know. But no, I hate when niggas be in my DM like, what are you mixed with? Like, that's weird. What is your fetish with mixed girls? Like, that's weird. I'm not mixed. I'm black. Now, does that make a difference? Now, are you going to keep DMing me or what? Now, since I'm black, are you just going to be like, oh, no, she just black? Because, like, it's like, what did you even ask that for? Like,
people ask me that, too. They ask me that, too.
If you're mixed?
Yeah, they don't say, am I mixed? They ask, what are you mixed with?
That's weird. Why did they ask
It's because
that?
look at my hair.
Your
man.
hair?
Yeah.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
They always ask me, what are you mixed with? And I'll be like, or like, one time I posted Hawaii and they were like, is that where you're from? No, I just posted because I went there. Like, you're like, I don't
weak.
know.
Hawaiian.
Bro,
You don't like Hawaiian.
Bro, when I went to like DR and stuff like that, like people started like speaking Spanish to me.
I swear, we be dry flexing. Hey, listen, everybody, we apologize. We done did some things. We are blessed, okay? But we don't be trying to dry flex.
I'm not trying to flex at all.
But we just letting the truth.
Stories. Like,
yeah.
Man, people be asking me like speaking Spanish to me, and I'll be like, I have no idea what you're saying. And they're like, oh, you're American? Like, yeah, I'm American.
You look Mexican? Apparently, huh?
Dominican Republic, not Mexican.
Oh, Dominican Republic. I always
yeah.
think Mexican Spanish. That's all I be thinking
They
about.
won't tell you they not black. They just
Yeah, man, me no black. Me no black.
They just gonna say it.
Me no black. Yeah.
Them niggas black.
Yeah, them niggas black for sure.
But yeah, I hate that. But I can't lie. The light skin, dark skin, light skin man is funny because they do act like that. They do, and I don't know why.
It's funny.
Light skinned men do act like crying and carrying. Yes, they do act like that. All light skinned men. Yes, they be crying. They be in their feelings. Yes, but it's okay. It's okay. Y'all just lover boys.
Yeah, the memes be funny, but you know every joke got some truth in it.
For real, every stereotype has truth in it.
I mean, stereotype.
Yes.
Stereotype. I mean,
that's a
I guess
stereotype.
I guess that's true. Because
black people love chicken. I mean, not all black
everybody
people love
likes chicken. Everybody loves chicken. Everybody loves chicken.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I was about to rebut, but I know where you're coming from.
Black people make chicken all the time, and it's just like I don't know.
Every culture makes chicken all the time. Chicken is the chicken.
White people shit ain't chicken. That's not chicken. That's nasty.
Just because it don't taste good don't mean it ain't chicken.
That's not chicken.
Just because they don't season. Listen, that's a stereotype too. Just because they don't season
They don't. They put salt and pepper on it.
I mean, that's all they put on.
They don't even put pepper. It's too spicy. They said pepper is too spicy.
I'm weak. Nah. I don't know. Stereotypes is just trying to group people together. That's it.
It is.
That's it. You know, it ain't on no individual basis. It just makes shit easier for people. That's actually why people end up being racist, because if all you know is white people, oh, I don't like you just because you're different. People really be on that. They don't even be.
Stereotypes are just schemas. They're just mental organizations.
Go ahead and explain that.
What, a schema?
Nah, I know what a schema is, but explain it to.
It's just like, well, I don't want to explain schemas to people.
You want me to pull up? We can pull up the definition.
Yeah, pull up the definition.
We're gonna pull up the definition of a schema.
But that's really all it is. It's just, like you said, it's just to group people together so it's easier for our brain to process.
Yeah. How you spell it? I can't even remember how to spell it.
It's Scheme. Or A.
Schema.
Not the E, just the A.
There it is. All right, we got it to come up. A representation of a planned theory in the form of an outline or model. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Exactly. So basically, however you think about it in your head is pretty much it, and it makes it easier for you.
Oh, can I tell
instead
you
of getting
something
into
real
what?
Quick? Somebody watched our podcast and they were like, I just learned a new word. I forget what the word was. Hold on, let me see what it is.
Oh, look at us inspiring people.
I know. I was like, wow. Thank you.
We are great out here.
What did he say? He was like, hold on.
Bring it up. Oh,
he said epiphany.
Epiphany?
Yeah, he learned that.
You know what's crazy? He had an epiphany when he heard that.
right. He was like, whoa.
Whoa, what does that word mean?
He learned a new word.
I remember when I learned the word epiphany, I was like,
I love learning.
It was like, bro, learning is so cool.
Learning is so cool.
Like actual, okay, hold on. Let's be clear, because we was talking stuff about college. You do learn stuff in college, a lot, but you learn a lot of unnecessary stuff too. Learning in general, like getting out into the world, learning is just so much better. Just talking to people is a learning experience.
You know what I was thinking about at work today?
What's up?
Because I hate history. And I've always been super good at history. Yes.
Oh, you're good at it, but you hate it.
I'm good at it, but I hate it.
I'm good at it too.
It was so boring to me. And like I was just like, I don't get why I need to learn this. But when I was at work today, I was thinking like history is a really good concept in teaching you how to learn about yourself, your history. Like I know they teach you about like history that's like kind of irrelevant to you. Like it's like, okay, I don't need to really know that, but you kind of do. But then I was thinking like, well, if I didn't learn history in school, I would never know how to look at my history. Almost like I was thinking about like trauma and stuff like that, and I was like, I would never learn about looking at like my parents' trauma and like making sure that I don't do that. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So like looking at their history and just being like, I'm not gonna do that. I would never learn that if I didn't learn history. If that makes sense.
I know what you're saying, but I disagree.
Why? Why do you disagree?
I just don't think those two things correlate like that.
But
I would
they
think
do.
because the thing about history is written, and it's a story to be told by most of the time the victor. You know, it's literally called his story. So.
But what I'm saying is, if history was not a class, right?
Right.
Not a class ever. Like you just took science, math, language arts, right? You would not even. I mean, history goes in everything because even like language arts, you learn about the history of how these words came together. Like, okay, it's like, like antagonist. You know, anti means
Yeah, it builds
like
off
the
of each
opposite.
other.
That's what I'm saying though. But you would never know that if you didn't know the history of why it says that, right?
I mean, if somebody just tells you something, that's you don't need to know the history.
Then it would be like
No, because literally you're getting told all the information you need.
No, because then it was like another word, like okay, not antagonist, but like what's another word with anti in it?
Let me try to put another thing into your head. So imagine history. Let's talk about World War II. All right, we all know that the Holocaust was bad, right?
I'm not talking about actual history though.
But no, but listen.
Okay.
But that's the facts that you were told. That's all that matters. That's all you're gonna think about when you think about World War II. You're gonna think about the Holocaust. But what's also left out of his story is the fact that, you know, black people was out there dying. I ain't gonna say at the same rate, but they were getting killed pretty often too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's part of his story. So it's a part of your story, which I don't disagree with, which I understand where you're coming from. But I'm saying that I don't think the two things that you're linking together directly correlate.
But yes, they do. Because I'm not talking about history like, oh, whatever, Columbus, whoever. I'm not talking about that history in particular. I'm talking about if we never learned history, like if we never learned how to do history.
I think the thing that I'm getting stuck on is the wording of it. So maybe the action of
learning history, just learning about past things. It's
thinking
not
about the past.
Yes, thinking about the. That's literally what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. You think about the past.
Learning to think about the past is what teaches you how to learn to think about your past.
Exactly, that's my point. That's not
yes, it did.
not history.
If I would never learned how to think about the past, I would have never thought. If I didn't think about that, I wouldn't have thought like, oh yeah, my dad. Maybe I should do this instead because I don't want to carry on the trauma from my dad's past or my mom's past, or you know what I mean? I would just go with life like, oh, I'm gonna do the same shit.
What I'm saying, I'm disagreeing is you're saying when you were saying the subject of history helps you with that. No,
I'm not saying the subject of history. Let me rephrase.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The act of learning
about
learning about the past.
Okay.
Is what directly correlates to you learning about your own past and not repeating the same thing.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Okay, I just need to rephrase.
I knew where you were going, but that didn't make no sense.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, slave mentality while we're talking about history. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We're talking about stereotypes, but
we got into a lot of things. But I think
your final thoughts on slave mentality.
Slave mentality, the only way to get out of slave mentality for black people, I would say, is we need to come together. And honestly, my personal idea that I have that I want to eventually put into place is some way create our own currency.
Okay.
Because I feel as though black people are the only group of people who don't got their own currency. If you look at any other race or any other group of any nationalities, they all have their own currency to go back to, which, I mean, it's not worth the same as the American dollar, but the American dollar was built off of slaves, and who benefits from the American dollar the most is people, Caucasians. They benefit from it the most. And who benefits the least? The people that built this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But that's in everything, though.
What you mean?
That's in, like, that's just America. It's like we literally built this fucking country, and we benefit the least from it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to build your own system. That's actually I'm kind of in agreement with the idea that, you know, segregation was actually a good thing. Like integration, or what is it? Whatever, integration, where we come together and intermingle with white people, kind of hurt us. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be beneficial right now, today, to start intermingling with other races, but the fact that black people got out of slavery and then they gave us an opportunity to just focus on ourselves pretty much. And, you know, if somebody wants to go cooning and go be with the white people, they can go do whatever they want to learn their lesson. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if we would have had the opportunity to be to ourselves and grow within ourselves and build an actual community ourselves, then we wouldn't be so dependent on them.
Yeah.
And that's actually even with, like, Martin Luther King Jr. realized that right before he died. Like, he was about to stop. He was about to transition to something totally different. Like, he was not about to be on that peace and love stuff. He was about to be worried about just focusing on the black people. That's what Malcolm X was fighting for too. Just like, I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all.
That's what the Black Panthers were doing. Is like, I watched this documentary in history class, and it was basically like the Black Panthers just like warning people like, hey, these are the laws. Like, just know the laws. You know what I mean? So these white people don't trick you into doing things that you're not supposed to do. They're just teaching people like, I'm teaching you the laws. I'm teaching you that you can have guns. You can have this. You can have that. Yeah. Because the white people are going to trick you to think that you can.
And just imagine if black people started their own city. Right. Just where, not saying where white people can't come, but you know what I'm saying? If we start our own city, we're making those laws. Like, literally, like, okay, everyone still has to abide by the
But white people can't come. And you want to know why white people can't come? Because that's where it happens is white people will come, they'll see it, they'll be like, oh yeah, I like that. Then they'll steal it from us like they've done everything else and take it back to theirs and be like, yeah, this is ours.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that that's not a possibility, but I'm just saying that we got to be realistic, because I believe that we put ourselves in a bad situation, so we're gonna have to use white people. So the thing is, we have to slowly.
We put ourselves in a bad situation.
Who integrate whatever? I don't know. I can't think of the word, but desegregation. Yeah.
But I don't
because
think that was us.
We fought for desegregation.
We wouldn't have to do all that if we weren't even brought to the country, so we wouldn't even have to do all that.
Okay, well, I want to talk about slave mentality and getting out of that, and we're transitioning from slave mentality to...
But that's what I'm saying. Slave mentality is not our fault. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's our fault.
I mean, no, I don't disagree with you saying it's not. It's definitely not our fault.
So saying that that's their fault, though, is like...
Well, whose fault am I saying that it's theirs?
You're saying it's black people's fault for wanting desegregation.
No, I'm saying it is black people's fault for wanting desegregation to be integrated into culture with white people.
But that's because they wanted that because they had slave mentality. They want to be like white people because that's all they've ever known.
You're right.
I'm just saying.
No, I see where you're going, but
But I get what you mean.
So starting from the standpoint, okay, let's cut off slave mentality and, you know, transition.
What they should have done different.
What they should have done differently. In hindsight's 2020.
Yes.
Okay, so in hindsight, desegregation was not a good idea in my opinion. I think we definitely should have just got things done on our own. It would have been a struggle. But it's also beneficial in a lot of ways too, because now we have a lot of black CEOs. So if, let's say, we do want to go make a city, Jay-Z got $1 billion, Puffy got $1 billion, Akon got Akon's African. He's doing his thing over there. He got like $1 trillion. Hey, bro, you know he got like $1 trillion credit line.
Really?
From China, bro. $1 trillion to make a city.
Damn. Okay, can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
So, you saying that is like, oh, we have these black billionaires, right? Do you think that they're even interested in that though? And that's what I'm saying is with the slave mentality is like they feel like, oh, this is my money, I need to keep it. They talk about it. You know, you got the P. Diddy talking about, oh, love and all this, the love era. But what are you really doing to help black people out? You know what I mean? Like, you're just talking. You're not really showing any action.
Well, okay, I don't know what they personally do, because what I'm just saying is just an idea. Mm-hmm. But once you get to those levels of power or that level of money, some of the things that you do for black people is not as direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I mean, P. Diddy is a billionaire, but if he employs 100,000 black people that take away half of his money, his income, not income, but basically he spends $200 million on black people, and he's literally paying for them to work for him. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna look at that like, you don't look at that as support. You just look at that, oh, this nigga just got employees. But no, he's literally like, if I give you,
that's support.
You don't think that's support?
No, I said I do think that's support.
Oh, you do think that's support? Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So when you trying to say that he doesn't do anything for black people, or I'm not saying it, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I'm saying when that case is presented, you got to also take into consideration what other things are you doing, because not everything is direct. Like, oh yeah, I just gave $5 million to an HBCU. You know how much $5 million is? Like, even if that's only 1% of how much money you actually have, like, nigga, you don't know what expenses I really got. The fact that people be calling people billionaires, you know, that most of the time they don't even know that they're billionaires. Like, they just, you know, to get to a billionaire status, nobody knows how much money these people actually have. Yeah. And a lot of times, you might be a billionaire, but in the business aspect, you feel me? So it's not liquid. I don't have a liquid $1 billion that I can just be like, oh, here, and give it away. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't got that. It's usually tied into some type of business obligation, pretty much.
All I'm saying is I like people who are like, I don't know if you know who Dr. Omar is.
Yo, bro, don't. That's my guy. He is hilarious.
That's my guy too, but only because I like what he talks about. I like how he's educating people and letting people know, like, not because he's a psychologist, so he's telling people like, no, if these white, you know, teachers are telling you that your son has ADHD and they need to get medicine, or they can't do this before they come back to school, like, that's all wrong. And even he's trying to like build a school, you know, that's what I like that more. I like the direct contact of actually helping black people. But the thing is, even if it's just telling you something.
He's playing his role though. That's his role in supporting the black community, because I mean, he does a lot of direct work with the black community. But
so why can't other people? I feel like that.
How much time do you think that takes?
Like, what is Jay-Z doing?
Okay, but listen, I know what you think. He's not doing nothing, but he is a businessman. He's probably actually have active days where he's doing stuff. All right, so let me ask you, Jeff Bezos, he's a white man. He just stepped down as CEO of Amazon. Do you think
he stepped down?
Yeah, he stepped down. He's not the CEO no more.
Damn.
But you know, he still got his shares in it, so he's a billionaire.
Why the hell would he step down?
Do you want to run a almost $1 trillion company?
Yeah, I would.
You would run it forever. No,
probably not forever, but it hasn't been that long.
But the whole thing about money is you want your money to just keep making you money without you actually doing work. Like, if I don't want to be the owner of Amazon no more, I don't want to be the owner of Amazon no more. When you're the owner of Amazon, you know who you got to answer to? You got to answer to all the people investing money into you. And you have to go to work every day still. You might be able to take a vacation, but a vacation, like my mom. My mom is a prime example. My mom, literally, we think that she makes an okay amount of money, but do you see how busy she is?
Yeah, but she could have more people help her out. She not to.
Okay, and I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, don't you think someone making I don't even know, 1,000 times hers as much money as she's making can't, like, you know, it's not just as busy? Like, they literally, like, just to be the CEO, you would literally probably just be in meetings all day, just making sure everything goes smooth. Because think about how many mess ups you got. All right, if you get sued, who has to think about that? You probably hire somebody to think about it for you,
right?
But you still have to. There's something that you have to do. It's not like you're just. I don't think you understand that people, like, even billionaires, are busy all day. You're stressed out. You could. And if he's not,
so. I have to disagree.
You have to disagree.
I don't think they're as busy. I think you can make one phone call and have everything sorted out. You might have to worry about something like, oh yeah, I got sued. Okay, that's something to worry about. But you can make one phone call, lawyer, figure this out. If you got all that money, you know how much money that Jeff Bezos has?
I don't disagree. I'm saying what I'm adding to the conversation is just the fact that I don't think it's as easy when you have other obligations. Yeah, he built it and he has an obligation to keep that as long as he wants it. When he decides to sell it and stop messing with it all completely, then he has more time to do whatever he wants. But then when you can have
more time anyway.
When you can get anything you want in this world, you literally just do what you want. You know what I mean? Like to the point where you be bored. Like, if you could do anything in this world, You would get bored because you have so many options. And I feel like that's what would be happening. And
I wouldn't get bored. You just do everything. The world is endless of possibilities. You can literally do anything you want. Even us, with no money, with no experience.
it's a lot we could do.
It's a lot because the world has endless possibilities. That's why you never stop. Even if you have the most money in the world, you just never stop doing stuff.
And I agree.
So he didn't ever have to stop. He didn't have to step down.
He didn't have to step down, but he wanted to.
I want to ask Jeff Bezos, why the hell did you step down? And I want to say it just like that.
He probably was.
Why the hell did you step down?
All right, let's just say you just sick and tired. Just like, why do you want to quit your job? Why do you want to quit your job? Let me ask you that. Why do you personally, because I know you don't want to do that. You just doing it to make money.
Because I'm lazy.
Okay, so you want to quit just because you're lazy.
Yeah, and I
what
don't
if
want passive income.
Okay, what if he wants that?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in his shoes.
Right.
You feel me? Like, okay, even if you do support black people, nigga.
I just feel like he doesn't have to do as much though. You don't honestly. I don't know. Maybe
I think Jeff Bezos is I think it's a bad example because his money's just too much. But let's just say if my mother was a millionaire, because she's not, but just imagine my mom being a millionaire. She's busy, dog. She's gonna be busy as hell, 24/7. You get your time in with her when you can. As simple as that. And when you go on vacation, that's when you get your time with her.
Is she gonna be that busy though?
She could be, or she could. It's how she set it up.
She could quit her day job and she could just be at home, and then she wouldn't be as busy.
But Michelle, let me tell you something about money. You can definitely get to a point where you can just live off your money, but it gets to a point where you're sitting at home every day and you are bored.
Exactly.
You want to know why? It's because you're different than anybody else, because everybody else in the world is working. Literally everybody, because you're going to be the only motherfucker who is not going to work every day. So
that's all life.
So listen. I want to go do something. I want to go jump out of a plane. Who gonna come with me? Oh, nobody. I gotta go to work. Unless you about to just give them money, then you gotta start paying people to have fun with you. Which, I mean, if you want to live like that, but
that's why you just stick with your family, though.
You could just stick with your family, but
that's a quiz.
That's definitely what my mom does. But not everybody's like that.
And then, technically, she does kind of pay for people to go with her.
Yeah, she does.
Right?
She does.
And it doesn't really matter, because as long as we're both having fun, as long as I wanted you to come with me and have fun too, we're having fun.
I guess it's just a perspective. Let's just say, but you see how we could just have varying perspectives like that.
I'm not saying your perspective is wrong. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying what I'm communicating is that you don't know what's going on in the mind of a billionaire. What I would rely on the side of is that they have obligations. Point blank simple, because they're making money. Do. We all do. So the fact that Dr. Umar set up his life to put himself in a position to support black people 100%, that was his decision.
I think everybody should. I'm just playing.
I'm about to say, do you do that?
Hell no. Because I got slave mentality. I can't lie.
But
look, I'm sitting up here talking about other people, and I got slave mentality.
Well, what are you doing to change that?
Nothing.
That's a problem.
I work for the white man. I am a slave to the white man.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you right there, because you're working with. I'm not paying you, but you're working with me right now, and we're building. We're building something, and hopefully one day. One day when this becomes a business, you'll be paid off of it, and then you'll be working as an independent. You'll be a black entrepreneur.
Technically, we're still working for the white man though, because we're posting it on YouTube, which is probably owned by a white man, and then we're gonna post it on Spotify, which is probably also owned by a white man.
And you're not wrong, which is going back to my point about what I was going to make about making a city. It's more than likely we're going to have to use resources from the white people to make the city. So I'm not going to take white people out of it.
Why would we have to use resources from the white people?
The money that, okay, let's as simple as say as we need a video editor to start editing our videos. We don't know no black editors. What the hell you gonna do? Just keep doing it yourself?
You can find a black editor.
That's a bad example then. Okay, let's say something like as far as Okay, how many black-owned construction companies do you know?
None.
Okay, so you got two choices. You either gonna be the person to make it, or you go searching for that shit. Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna be the person that makes it, you're gonna be limited to being the first black construction company, and then somebody else with this idea is gonna have to come and grab you, which isn't a problem. You're playing your part, just like Dr. Umar's playing his part. Mm-hmm. He's doing his role, but the whole thing is, where we are right now, we're just not at a state, I don't think, where we can all come together and be like, let's do this without the help of a white man. Because there's going to be some, and sometimes it don't even come down to race. Sometimes you just got to put up with goals. Like, I mean, white people just used us to make this. Yeah. They could have did it.
I think that's where the disagreement is because people feel like they have to use somebody else to do things. And I don't feel like you have to. If you want to build something, you can go chop down some wood and you can go build it.
Michelle, I'm going to tell you right now, you are sounding like somebody who's inexperienced. You need money to do that. Nobody's going to do nothing for free. So
that's what I'm saying, though. Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is that's the problem is nobody wants to do anything for free. But if we did work together and we helped each other out collectively and just helped each other for free, like how I was talking about the Somalis, they don't help each other for a check. They help each other for free.
Why do you think that? That's not 100% the case.
That is true. They don't help each other for a check. They're not. You need to pay me to help each other. No, they just have connect. So they say, hey, this woman right here can help you start your business. Go ahead. They're not like, oh, pay me and I'll give you the connect. No. See, I think there's a disconnect here, and I'm gonna try to find it, because what I'm trying to communicate to you is the fact that you have to use the resources. Using resources, what I'm defining resources as okay, you're defining as money.
No, I'm defining resources as people.
Okay.
So you have to.
You're saying I have to pay the people, right?
You're gonna have to.
But that's what I'm saying is that's the disconnect.
Okay.
I don't think we should.
So let's say you get a loan.
Okay,
Okay, Michelle, you get a loan from, let's say you're a Somali and you're working with another Somali. You get a loan, let's say $500,000 from your other Somali friend. What are you gonna do with $500,000, Michelle? You're gonna hire somebody else to do the things that you need to get done. You're not like the whole point with it that I'm trying to make is that it's a required resource. Money makes the world go round, literally. I pay you. You can start up. I probably don't want no money in return. I don't want no money in return. But, yeah, I don't want no money in return. I just want to see you shine. But what are you going to do with that money? Michelle, like bro.
What I'm saying is you're trying to make a point of that we need money. And I'm saying I don't feel, let me say that, I don't feel that if we really wanted to start our whatever city, we do not need white people for anything. You're saying, oh, we're going to need that money. No, if we really wanted to start a city, we could go out and do those things ourselves. But people are just lazy. They don't want to do those themselves. They don't want to do stuff for free, which I get. I don't want to do nothing for free either. But that's what I'm saying is that's why it's not going to work, is because people don't know how to help each other and just do things just for the betterment of each other. They got to go out, oh, we got to pay these people. We got to do this. We got to do that. But you're talking about we got to go get money from the white people and whatever. I'm just saying, if we want to start a city, we could do it. Like I said, anything is possible. We could do it ourselves and without using white people, but people don't want to. That's all I'm saying. People don't want to. But if we wanted to, we could. It's just a lot harder. That's what I'm saying. It would be a lot harder. But that's what I'm saying is that's where the disconnect is people don't want to do hard shit. They want to just do the easy shit and get out of it. It would be a lot harder. I'm not saying that it wouldn't, but you could do it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
And you also could do it and make it easier. So if we talking about coulda, woulda, shouldas, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's just a hypothetical. And I'm just saying, okay, so if you were to start your city, how would you do it?
If I were to start my city...
So, yeah, what resources are you using? So how are you going to... Tell me how you're going to do it. You want to start a black city. Tell me how you would do it.
I don't know how I would do it yet because I don't know all the ins and outs. You ain't got...
All right, we're going to revisit that. We're going to revisit that question for you.
Because I don't know all the ins and outs of, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is if black people really wanted to start a city without the help of white people or without the involvement of white people or the integration of white people, we could do it. It would just be a lot harder. And people don't want to do hard things. And I get that. I don't want to go to work. But it's hard for me to get up and go to work every day. But that's just what it has. it has to be because I want to make money. I want to do this. But if we wanted to do something for real, like if we wanted, or it's like, I want to be a singer. Like I want to be a whatever, I want to be a Beyonce. If I wanted to put in the hard work to do it, I could do it. But do I want to do all that? No. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to work my way up to the top, become a doctor like everybody else, and yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
that goes into other things, but
yeah, I'm about to say that's a different type of mentality that I don't have, and I mean I guess it's just a disagreement as far as mentalities on it. It's okay, it is what it is. But if I was to ask myself that same question, how I would do it is I would first have my resources as far as money. I would try to encompass as many black people as possible. I would acknowledge the fact that it doesn't necessarily have to be white people directly. It can be anybody, any race to help us. But there is going to be help needed just because I know that there are certain gaps that not everything can be accounted for. So it's like racism is not even that big of a it's a problem, but when it comes to money, it sees no race. So if I have the opportunity to pay a black person $100K versus a white person $100K, yeah. But if there's an opportunity to where there's no black people and there's only a white person option, it's just it's just money. If they want to do it, if that's all it takes is for you to take money, then okay, it's just a price you got to pay. It's as simple as that. So that's how I would build my black city, from collectively coming together, seeing what resources we have, taking a good look at ourselves, seeing what resources can we have access to and what people are motivated by, which is mostly money, and then I would make it happen. That's how I would do it. But yeah.
Damn,
so
we took too long on that topic.
Hey, we was going
in, but
we got passionate.
Yeah.
It's good to have passion.
I don't even know how to go into the next topic though.
We just go it. Shit. All right. So off of that heavy topic, y'all.
Right.
We've been a light podcast, so that was. We both black. We both passionate about that.
Tell us what y'all think in the comments. Let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think.
I like to know different people's perspective. Like I haven't seen that perspective side. I've just only seen my own, or people like a biased people who also believe that. So let us know how y'all feel about it too,
yeah,
or your different opinions.
Yeah, let us know
in
the comment section below. Make sure y'all leave a like, share.
Yeah, share to all your friends. Let's talk about things.
All right. Let's get back to the light stuff, man.
Okay.
If y'all want to see us do more heavy topics, man, leave some topics down below for real.
This next topic is heavy for me too.
Okay.
This topic is, when do you think women should pay for their dates, or if they should?
I think, to be honest, I'm okay with a woman paying for my date, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna let you for a little minute. Like, unless I know your financial situation, I'm probably not gonna let you. Like, come on, if I'm dating Beyonce, you better buy me something. Like, I'm broke. I'm broke. Like, hold on, I know you got bread, but basically, yeah. I mean, it's not really that big of a problem.
For you?
Yeah, for me, it's not. I don't trip about it.
Because for other people, they be like, well, there's different perspectives. They think.
Well, how do you feel about it?
How I feel about it? Well, this is how I always go with my dates.
Okay.
For the first date, I think 50-50. I think it's 50-50. I'll pay for mine, you pay for yours.
Okay.
Unless the man is like adamant about paying for it. Now, I hope he don't come in thinking that I'm going to pay for it, because I'm not going to pay for your stuff. Like, my thing is either 50-50 or if you're adamant about paying for me, then go ahead. But I'm just coming into it. I'm going to have to pay for my own thing. You pay for your own thing. Now, I think as you start dating, my opinion is, as you start dating more, like going on dates more, I would kind of like alternate who pays. So I would be like, all right, like, I'm weak. I would just alternate who pays. So like, probably like maybe the 5th or 6th date or something like that. Just when you're getting more comfortable with each other, then I would like, okay, I'll pay for the date, then he pays for the date.
But I think it is important for a woman to pay for the date sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, bruh,
I do too.
Because, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a culture around I would say for men, the men's ideology out in the world right now is that women only with you for your money, and it is so hard to get any reinforcement against that. And this is one of them situations where, you know, that's reinforcing like the stereotype. Like, I'm paying for everything, and you never know. People got varying limits of when they're tired of paying for stuff. Cause like, I want you to feel like you, like me personally. I don't want to just feel like I just use you for what I use you for, and you just my trophy. You feel me? I want you to be my partner in this life. I want you to spoil me sometimes. You feel me? Like, I want to feel like I'm loved, not just out here. You literally, like, bro. I'm basically, you're just a expensive hooker. Like, I don't want no expensive hooker.
I don't look at it like that. I look at it like equality. I'm out here, I'm a woman, you know, supporting the equality movement, so why not support that when it comes to paying for dates? I shouldn't be like, oh no, I want to be treated equal as a woman, but no, you need to pay for my date. Like, no, then I'm gonna pay for my date too, because I want to be treated equal. I'm gonna pay just as much as you're paying. Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That's adding to what I was saying. It's just I just want to feel cause bro, I want to feel like you want me too, because if I feel like you don't want me, then I feel like I'm just spending money on you. Then I feel like a simp. Then,
but not to cut you off.
Nah,
but to backtrack to, I think, one of our earlier conversations or one of our earlier podcasts. I don't know if we put that out, but when we were talking about the PJ Washington and Brittany Renner situation, I do think that in a certain situation, because a lot of men do take women on dates just to get the goods. Let's be honest. They do be trying, you know, spice it up a little bit just so they could get the goods and never talk to you again. Yeah. So I do think if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to use me for that, then I'm gonna use you for money. I'm gonna get me a free meal. The hell? Like, you're not, and I don't think that's some hooker stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of is.
It's like indirect hookering.
Yeah, but honestly, like, I don't even see it like that. I'm trying to look at stuff like you said, positively, and I just see it as, okay, it's a mutual benefit. I get a free meal. You get some us. You know what I mean?
You get what you want.
So,
but see, it's never like, I ain't gonna say it's never, but in a lot of situations, it's not that simple, because I don't know what you want, and he don't know what you want, and you don't know what I'm on, pretty much. So
girls be knowing when niggas on.
Hey, you want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? Talk about it. Because y'all, man, listen.
I know when niggas be on.
Y'all be playing so dumb, and then be confused, like, why he do that? Like, come on, bro.
I be knowing. Well, I don't know. Maybe not all girls know, but I be knowing which ones be like, oh, he really trying to fuck with me for real, and which ones just be trying to get the cheeks.
But do you get a lot of attention from men?
I get hell of attention from men.
Okay, then it's probably easier for you to notice.
I just be like, but see, that's when I be using niggas, because then I be like, oh yeah, he want the, so I'm gonna make sure that I get all this stuff and still not give it to him.
That's oh man, she's toxic.
Man, I'm a player.
We bringing the nickname back out, man.
Man, aka the female Kevin Samuels, because you know what's going on.
Oh man,
look, I can't let the niggas see this stuff because they gonna know. But just know, I know which ones really want me and which ones don't, and I be keeping tabs on it. I just be using y'all for y'all resources. You feel me? See.
Perpetuating everything we done talked about. You just perpetuating it. God, see, I live by to be the change you want to see. You out here, man. Let me just stick to the script.
I just live my life, bro, because everybody's gonna do what they want to do. So I'm just gonna do what works for me. If I just gonna do whatever benefits me, because everybody's gonna do what benefits them.
I mean, I can't be mad at it.
So I know he wants some us, but he ain't gonna get none. But I sure use his resources.
You play dumb about it though?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah, like I'll be acting like we be so. I'll be like, yeah, like oh dang, I fucking broke it again. I'll be like, yeah, like, oh, I know you like me, whatever. Knowing damn well he don't like me like that, but I'm like, yeah, go ahead and take me on a date. Go ahead and give me this. Go ahead and give me that. And then he do, and then I'll be like, you know what, this ain't working.
I think what you gotta do is screw the bottom end, because this plays a part in it. No, screw this, literally this part. Hold on. While she fixes that, y'all, mute that. But yeah, while she fixes that, yeah, women are just funny as hell. Y'all, the playing stupid is just.
So how do you know when hold on. How do you know when a woman like is feeling, or do you know if a woman is feeling you?
Well, I ain't with the game, to be honest. I don't be chasing women all like that. You feel me? I just I let people, like, I don't even shoot my shot. Like, I don't like to shoot my shot. I be feeling like I be feeling scared. No cap. I be feeling scared to shoot my shot with a woman. But I mean, in my life, I've got enough attention to where it's like people shoot their shot with me. I don't really gotta work too hard, and I kind of just know. You kind of just know. And I think there was a statistic my girlfriend had brought up one time. She's like 97% of the time when a woman shoots their shot, they get, like, the relationship ends up or things end up working out a lot better. So I don't know where that number came from, but whatever. But basically, I'll say that to say, yeah, I don't really experience it because people shoot their shot with me.
I don't know if this works for men, but my dad was telling me how, like, I should go for men who want me instead of the men I want because it'll probably work out better and I'll end up falling for them. I don't know if that works the same for men.
Yeah, it worked. Well, no. Hold on. You talking about, so just flip.
So say, like, okay.
Yeah.
So, like,
give me an example.
This is going to be a better example. And it's not like to
I know
say
what you mean, but
anybody looks better than anybody. But say, like, you know how you usually go for, like, more attractive people. You know what I mean? So I usually go for, like, a more attractive man. Whereas another man is probably, like, better for me, and he actually wants me. He actually wants to take me on a date, but he's not as attractive. He's not as, like, you know what I mean? Like, or, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
But he don't want me for real, because he knows he's attractive. He gets all the hoes. You know what I mean? So I'm just one of his hoes, but, like, the nigga who don't got hoes, the one who actually wants me, that's what my dad is like, you should actually go for him, because although you probably don't want him, you can fall for him. You know what I mean? Because you're just looking at the attraction of, like, looks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But once you go for somebody who you actually like, who actually wants you, and then you fall for, like, that part of them is, like, them wanting you. But I don't know if that works for men or if it's just women. Yeah,
let's go back to one of the podcasts I said. It's like, yeah, I came to a realization because, oh my God, because of how I act and I don't shoot my shot with women, I mean, the result of that is a lot of ugly women shoot their shot with me and I don't like them. So what I learned is that, like, just spending time with ugly people, like, they get better. That's why when people say looks don't matter, it's because just over time, people just start to look good. You feel me?
Yeah.
So once they start looking good, then it's just like, all right, what's the problem? I got over the
bad
cover,
bitch,
the cover. I got over the cover because most of the time, the good looks just be, you know, it's the biggest front for some BS behind them.
It just be good looks.
Yeah,
like,
you literally just good looks and nothing else. So with that being said, you know, like, it's just like that. I agree. That's what happened. I mean, that's literally what happened to me. You know, like, I don't think my girlfriend's ugly, but
no, definitely not. She a bad
but
bitch.
she shot her shot with me. I was just standing there. I knew she wanted me. Like, I could just, man.
Yeah.
When people want me, all they do is stare at me, and that's what she did. She just stared at me. Look at her staring at me now.
I love her.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know. Where do we go from there?
Man. Okay, well that easily just leads to our next topic. How you feel about when you text a man and then you see him posting on social media? So in this scenario, I think this kind of leads back to what we were just saying about attractiveness. Does that usually happen to attractive people? Has that ever happened to you with an ugly person?
Like, have I texted an ugly man, and he was posted on social media?
Yeah. Actually, I gotta get your opinion on something. Keep going. I need to write it down though.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me. If it has, I'm gonna say this, because, like, even my friends probably do this. It doesn't bother me. It does not bother me, just because, like, I'll either double text you, and if you don't text me back after that, then that's a problem. But I don't get mad if, like, I text somebody and then, like, they're on social media. I just either double text them if it's super important, or I just let it go because I really don't care.
Oh, she know the game.
But I know that niggas be getting mad at me when they text me and I be, like, on social media. It's not that I'm not gonna answer. It's just I'm doing other things. I'm on my social media right now. I will get to your text in a second. And I just hate when people feel, like, obligated for me to text them back, like, as soon as they text me. Like, this is my phone. This is my, you know what I mean, my time. Whenever I want to text you back, I will do so.
I ain't gonna cap. I've been in some simp situations where I done double texted. Oh, I done went outside.
Nothing's wrong with double texting. Nothing's wrong with triple texting.
I done went outside a couple times. Ooh, and that's why I kind of stopped. That's actually kind of why I stopped. I don't like shooting my shot, cause first of all, I'm a closed off person anyway, so you don't get to know the real me until I don't know how long. Like it take me a while to open up to people. Mm-hmm. And then when I do decide to open up or try to go a little bit further, take things a little bit further, if you give me that energy, like you ain't fucking with it, then I'll just be like, oh, you ain't fucking with the real me. Yeah. So, it's time to, that made me more closed off when you don't mess with the real me. So then I'll just be chilling longer, just longer.
I feel that. I definitely be double texting, triple texting, quadruple texting sometimes.
Some people, and sometimes it don't even be that. It be like some people's text style. Like,
yeah, that's mine. That's why I do that.
Yeah, I got a text style where I don't say it all in one text.
Yeah, I send multiple messages. Yeah.
And they be like, damn, why they blowing my stuff up? Because that's how I text.
But that's how you talk. You know what I mean? You don't talk all in one. People don't talk on a run on, like, just keep talking. They talk like, oh, pause. Okay, talk again, pause. Yeah. I don't know. That's just how I spit out my ideas. But yeah, I do that, and I really don't care if people don't text me back.
All right, I got a question for you. So, how do you feel about somebody that's ugly but got confidence? Because I feel like men get away with that. They can get away with being ugly and just having a lot of confidence.
No, okay, so I'm going to be honest.
I'm cute.
There's a couple of ugly men who, I'm not going to say ugly because I don't think anybody, no, there are ugly people.
I'm about to say, you tripping. Listen, even I can admit, even though I know you get better with time, hell no, you ugly from the jump.
No. With ugly people, I'm gonna be honest, I don't talk to them. Like, I'm just like, okay, you're too ugly. Like, I can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that sounds bad.
Even if they shoot, like, they come with confidence.
A lot of ugly men have DM'd me, and I just left them. No, there was one. Okay, I hope you don't see this.
Tell a story. Tell the story.
There's this dude. He texts me, right, and he's like not that cute.
Okay.
Not cute at all. He's ugly.
Okay.
Anyway, he DMs me, right.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do I got a chance?" Bro, I can't even cap. When he said that, it took me off guard, bro. I just said LMAO, bro. It was so bad. Dang. But it just took me off guard. Like, what? Like, nigga, what? I didn't even mean it in a cocky way, but it was just like, why would you think but that's the first DM he said. Like, why the hell would you come in my DM? Not even a hi, hello, how are you? You're cute. Not that. But do I have a chance? Like, do I have a chance? Like, nigga, that's how you know you're ugly. That's the first thing you ask is, do I have a chance? No, you don't have a chance, and you knew you didn't have a chance. That's why you had to ask.
Damn. So what would you rate yourself? Honestly, I need an honest answer out of you. What would you rate yourself?
Okay, I'm not the baddest bitch. All right. I know this.
All right, let's talk about quality, because when we talk about women, we talk about their qualities. So, what's that face card looking like? So I need a scale of 1 to 10. What's the face card?
My face card is at a solid 6.
On a 6?
It's a 6 because I have acne. I'm still trying to get rid of it.
Okay.
But if I didn't have acne, bitch, I'd be a 10.
Okay.
Oh no, I wouldn't be a 10. I would be probably a 9, just because I can't wait to get my braces off. Once my teeth are straight, it's over for every bitch out here.
Hey, braces is it,
bro. It's over for every bitch out here. Once I get my braces, I get my acne under control. Bitch, it's up for all you bitches. I'm taking all y'all niggas. But anyway.
Oh, she hyped about that.
No, I really don't want y'all's niggas because they all hoes. They all for everybody. I really just want my one sweet certified lover boy.
That's about to drop.
It's about to drop.
It's about to drop in 2 hours. So when y'all see this, it's probably already gonna be out. But okay.
Yeah.
So face card a 6.
Face card is a 6, maybe a 7 right now. But it's low just because I have acne. Like, I was looking at myself and I was so insecure. I was like, bro, I gotta get rid of this shit, bro. Like, this shit ain't it.
You been drinking water too, huh? You been getting vitamin D.
I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. This is the worst. Like, the worst eating, worst drinking, worst everything, and especially because I really haven't been taking care of my body that good, but I'm about to start, so. Okay. Yeah.
So what about your body? What would you rate your body? Because I honestly think the skinny body it's never gonna go out of style.
Honey, my body right now is a solid 8. And I only say 8. It could be a 10. I only say 8 because my butt, I don't know where the hell it went. I used to have a fat ass. Like, I used to have a fatty. but I don't know where it went. Like, it really just like disappeared. So I gotta work on getting that back. But once I get my butt back, honey, yeah, the body's a solid probably 1,000 because my body already cute right now. But we just gotta get that ass.
So on average, you about I feel like face is most important. So and the reason why you rated your face so low is because of your acne and your braces. So once those are in place, let's say those are in place, where you at? You said.
Oh, I'm a 10.
You a 10?
Once all that is taken care of, I'm a 10. Once my face is together, I'm a 10 already.
So then,
without the ass.
So okay, so on average, so you an 8. You're 8 in the body, 10 in the face.
No, 6 in the face.
No, I'm talking about what, without the problems.
Yeah.
So on average, you're a 9.
I'm a 9.
You're a 9. I love the confidence.
Shit, I know. If we do the math, it's a 9. Yeah.
It's a 9 on average. Yeah. I like it.
Okay, what about yourself though?
Oh shit, I'm a 10.
Shit, I like the confidence.
Shit. Hey, listen. But see, like mentally, like I don't be thinking I'm a 10 because a lot of things go against me that make me think that I'm not a 10. But like reality be humbling me. I just be like, damn, I'm really fine as hell. It just be hitting me. This face card, shit. I don't got no acne, or I get limited acne. I got a good smile because I got my braces off. And
See?
I mean, smooth skin. I can say the only knock on me is I ain't got no facial hair. I look young. I don't look my age. Is that a knock?
No.
And then I'm built pretty good. I'm not skinny. I'm not fat. I ain't really muscular. I guess I could be more muscular, but who can't work on that? You know what I'm saying? I'm tall. I'm 6 foot.
I think the really thing that matters.
But in society, my only downfall is I'm dark skinned.
That's not even a downfall, and I want to tell you why. Because most girls
You getting real
like dark
personal.
skins.
Oh, well, they don't act like it. I'm gonna say one thing that people don't talk about with dark skins, which I don't know, maybe it's just me that don't experience it, but I done seen multiple light skinned niggas, girls in they DM shooting they shots, like going like just saying, "Oh my God, you so sexy, you so crazy, you so beautiful," like doing all that to them. I ain't never in my life seen that happen to a dark skinned man.
I do it to all dark skinned men. I have never told a light skinned man that in my life, and I will never tell a light skinned man that in my life. I do not like light skins. I love me some dark
Here
skins.
we go perpetuating again.
Sorry. It is what it is. I said it. It's just a preference.
So you only shoot your shot with dark skins?
Hell yeah. The light
Oh,
skinned men are blowing them off.
Maybe I'm just making this up in my head, but also I'm not the conventional type of dark skinned man. I got long hair.
Okay, yeah.
I got long hair, baby face. I think that's pretty common, a baby face, because a lot of
usually like your hair.
girls do like my hair.
You have nice hair. You don't have that nappy shit that most people have.
I do got nice hair, but
Can't lie. Me too. I got it too. I'm just being honest. Like tonight, I'm tired, y'all. So I'm just being honest. This is my honest night.
It's honesty hour.
It's honesty hour. I'm putting everything online. Look, I'm about to get canceled. I don't even care.
Canceled.
They're gonna cancel me. They're gonna be like, nappy. No, but I get.
That's one of the topics that they always talk about.
What
do you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table? I bring absolutely nothing to the table. I bring absolutely nothing to the table, and I'm gonna be completely honest about it. I have no money. I have a good personality. I'm funny. I can keep you entertained, but I don't have any money. Barely just got the car I got. Like,
don't be negative to yourself. We talk about positives,
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Okay, it's one thing to be honest. You can be honest about your positive qualities. You know that?
What positive qualities would you say that I could bring to a man's table?
You know how to clean.
Okay, I do know how to clean.
You know how to cook a little bit.
Okay,
a little bit.
I do.
Yeah, you know how to chef. You know how to bake.
I do know how to bake. All right,
okay.
I do whip it up in the kitchen.
Okay. And you're very well spoken.
Thank you.
Because you can definitely balance a man out. Some men aren't as well spoken as you. So those are good qualities about yourself.
I would say that my intelligence is what I could bring.
Yeah, you are a pretty smart person.
Yeah.
I would say.
I be putting niggas on with the knowledge.
I mean, epiphany.
No, I think you said that. I didn't say that.
I know, but epiphany, same stuff.
I was like, no, I'm not even gonna lie. When he said that, no, he gonna watch this. Don't hate me. Okay, don't hate me, cause he want to be on the podcast and he my friend. But when he said that, I was like, you don't know what epiphany is? Like, damn, you never heard that word? Like,
Nah, bro. You know it's funny. That's actually, bro. I got another time. We're gonna save that for another episode. We just gonna put that. We gonna put that down. But man, people just so that's what you bring to the table. I think.
The only thing I don't bring to the table is money. I don't have money.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think people just think when men say that, bro, they just trying to say you don't bring no money to the table.
Yeah,
that's it. Because money can be used for a lot of different things. But if you're not bringing money to the table, then they kind of feel like you're useless. Yeah. And I ain't gonna cap. A lot of women be wanting to have that mentality where I got my money and I got his money, and I'm spending his money. I ain't spending my money, which is like, I don't know what you do in relationships for if you ain't trying to grow together. Like put two pots together, make it.
I want you to show me how to get money because I don't have none. That's why I want a nigga with money, because show me how to get some money. I don't want your money. I'm not mad
at that. My girlfriend's well spoken. I actually got with her because she's well spoken too. I felt like I wasn't that well spoken, so I got with her.
Yeah,
part of the reason. So I'm not necessarily mad at that, but I gotta see it in action. Like, if you get a man with money, I gotta see you actually, break up with him and then get some money.
I'm responsible though. I take care of myself. I'm never like, gonna give up on myself. I don't take care of myself financially.
That's not one of the qualities I would care about.
You don't care about girls who take care of themselves? So you just want a dirty bitch?
Not a dirty bitch, but like, it's just something that like, it's just, I don't know. It's just like something that I would expect. It wouldn't be one of the like add-on qualities. It'd be like.
Well, then I expect that too, because a lot of dirty niggas be acting like we're supposed to be with them. Like, nasty.
Nah. You could definitely have at least a ground level expectation. If a nigga can't take a shower every day, like, come on, bro. What are you doing? All I
do is smoke weed all day and think I'm supposed to want that. Don't even brush their teeth. Smoke weed before they brush their teeth. Sad.
That's sad.
Disgusting. Ugh.
My breath be stinking when I smoke. Ugh.
You smoke?
I have.
For real?
For real? Yeah, I have.
What?
Look
at little Saint Otto.
Saint Otto, yeah, getting sheathed up.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, we're about to have to wrap this podcast up. We out
way
here
too long.
We all over the place. Hey, everyone. Thank you all for watching the Side by Side podcast with your host,
Shelly Shells, aka the female Kevin Samuels.
She
bringing it back. We bringing it back.
Bigger than ever.
Yeah.
We doing it.
Yeah.
Because we here. You feel me?
You feel me?
And your host, Saint Otto. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you on Spotify when we drop this on there, share it to your cousin, your mama, your nephew. Yeah, your nephew.